Okay, I just did a video saying, hey, I did something on a cruise ship I've never done before. I've gone to the gym, and I went to the gym a solid week. I really did. And I said, you know what? My next goal is going to be to see if I can lose some weight on a cruise ship. Yeah, well, I better start before I go on that cruise. Okay, I'm going to be the first one to admit it. It's very hard to eat real healthy on a cruise ship because the food is so good. There's delicious sauces, especially if you do the specialty dining. And the cakes and the desserts and everything are just all over. The bread. I had bread every single day. I have hardly any bread at home, ever. And when I do, I like binge eat it. I'll buy a loaf of bread and I'll make a whole bunch of like ham and cheese sandwich or toasted sandwiches. And then it's gone and that's it. That's it for my bread. I don't have it all the time. On the cruise ship, I was making sandwiches every single day. I was eating more often than not. I bought snacks that I wouldn't normally buy for the house, and I did not do well. But I said, hey, I went to the gym. I should be pretty good. No, I'm not pretty good. I'm not. I'm going to admit it right now. I am very not happy with myself today. I weighed myself this morning, and I weighed 202.9 pounds. I broke the 200 mark again, and I swore to myself I'm not going to do that. So that whole idea about I'm going to weigh myself before I go on my cruise and then see how much I weigh when I come back from 29 days of cruising, well, I'm starting today immediately because I have about 16 days to try and lose some weight. And I was wondering, boy, I feel like bloated and my shirts aren't quite fitting me well. And I just feel heavy all up my back. My back has been sore for like 6-7 days now. And I said, well, maybe it's because I'm going on the treadmill so often. And no, it's because I've gotten over that 200-pound mark, which is something that I said I wouldn't do anymore. And I let it sneak away, that 2 ice cream weekday there. That was horrible. And the cruise certainly didn't help because the food was really good on my cruise. I will admit that my food on the cruise was really, really good. And I overindulged in snacks. I'm going to admit that because I was doing a lot of editing and a lot of checking on the news stories and everything while I was on my cruise. And as I'm doing that, what am I doing? Eating chips, chocolate bars, blah, 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 stuff like that. Not good. So all that stops today. I have to get that in mind. And now I have to go. It's my first day back. My first day back today, and my nephew calls and says, hey, while you've been gone, my golf game's getting really good. And so I said, well, you know, if you want to challenge me again, because I beat him the last 2 times. He says, I said, go ahead, you know, book a course. We'll go sometime in the next couple of weeks before I go. So he calls me at 9:30 this morning and says, hey, I'll meet you at the golf course at 11:30. Oh, great. So here I am, feeling horrible about myself, a bit of a sore back, jet lag, just got back last night at 10:30 at night, and here I am going golfing today. I know, it's a rough life. Oh my God, he's got to go golfing. Poor guy. He went on a cruise. Poor guy. He ate a lot of food and it was delicious. Poor guy. I know, but the struggle is real for my weight. It really does because it affects my breathing. Remember, I've had 3 lung surgeries and I don't have the lung capacity I used to have, and that's my problem. It's not, I don't really care about this. Like, I'm fine. I'm 60, almost 60 years old now. I'm okay. I don't need to be that young buff guy on I don't need to be Thor. I just need to be able to get from place to place without running out of breath. And right now I'm struggling to do that. And that is the problem that I have. So if you're wondering why am I fat phobia? Am I just doing it for vanity? No. I'm doing it so I can continue doing what I love to do, which is cruising and walking around ports and going zip lining and going snorkeling and doing all that stuff. I do not want to be able to be the point where I have a hard time doing that. And so it all has to begin right now.